Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. So I've taken off that stupid wig. I'm about to have a shower and wash my hair. I just really hate my hair so much. It's always been really fine and it's just getting matted, and I feel like bleaching it has just completely ruined it. So I'm going to get some brown hair dye, like I said, and just try and put something natural through it and lay off the bleach for a while. And like I said, I'm just gonna buy myself some pretty wigs, and I'm just gonna pick some nice wigs out and wear them on my channel and that, because I don't know if I'd wear them in public, but I'd wear them on my channel. I would wear wigs out in public, but they tend to make me sweat a bit. Like I get really overheated really easily. I can't seem to control my body temperature, and that's why I'm seeing the endocrinologist, because I get really overheated or I get really, really cold, and apparently that can be part of fibromyalgia. But yeah, rather than dye my hair and do all the cool things to my hair that I would want to do, because it is so fine and it just doesn't take much to get damaged, I'm just going to buy some nice wigs, and I'll be showing you the wigs. I've been looking at wigs and I'll be showing you and decide which ones I want to get, but that won't be like yet, because I got to save my money to go to the dentist to get the rest of that pulled out. Just been having a bit of a cry and a sorry up this morning, and I feel a bit sick today. I'm drinking some blue Gatorade. It's like I'm still waiting for the dentist to ring me back to see whether she can, to see if she can pull that out, whether I have to go to the specialist or not. And I'm just really frustrated with everything, and I'm about to wash my hair. I'm going back to using my red shampoo. Oh, my sister is texting me. She's gone out of town to get me some medication, because the medication I take for my stomach is out of stock. So then that's going to make my reflux worse, which is going to make my teeth worse. And it just feels like everything's uphill at the moment. I had to cancel my colonoscopy and endoscope because I need to get this dealt with first. And so it's just like I'm dealing with setbacks at the moment, and I'm just in a bad mood. And I spent like $80 on shampoo and conditioner when my sister's texted me. Oh my god, I texted her the name of the pharmacy and she's twice, and then she's like, where am I going? Then I told her I emailed my script to the pharmacist to make sure it was all good before she got there, and now she's texting me what's the name of the medicine. I'm trying to do all this in one take because my phone is like full. So I'm saying this real quick, then I've got to get off the phone and text my sister. But yes, I spent $80 on shampoo and conditioner from the hairdressers, and like I washed my hair like a couple of days ago and my hair was oily the next day. So I'm just going back to using my expensive shampoo and conditioner from the supermarket that I was whinging about because they're $10 each. But the ones from the hairdressers are like $40 each, and it doesn't really make a lot of difference. So I'm going to go wash my hair with my cheap supermarket shampoo and conditioner. Also have to cancel my hair appointment as well because it's like $300, and the dentist gets that money now. So anyway, just a quick shout out, another whinge about everything, really. Hope you're having a good day. Bye. Hey everybody, so I am back and I've washed my hair and I'm actually happier with it. I used my cheap shampoo that I got from the supermarket, and it actually feels nicer, and it was actually easier to brush. I found with the conditioner from the hairdressers, my hair was just matting up and it was getting really, really hard to brush, and I've pulled out massive clumps the last week because my hair was just matting up, and it was taking me like over half an hour to brush it, and it just took me about 10 minutes. Yes, some of my hair did come out, but like I said, I've been bleaching it for years, so it's a little bit ruined. But yeah, so anyway, dentist, I just creaked my neck. I am falling apart over here. But the dentist got back to me, and I'm going to get this x-rayed tomorrow and hopefully get the root extracted. And yeah, and then I'm going to take it from there. and I need to get this back tooth pulled out, and I did get a root canal in this one, but it's been hurting, and I'm not going to go back and get the second root canal treatment. I'm just going to ask the dentist to pull it out. So once I may try and put my colonoscopy off unless I get really sick for a little bit longer, so I can just get those ones dealt with because they're hurting the most. And I do need to have a chat with the anaesthetist. And so I was going to go through this private clinic for the colonoscopy, which I still am. But when I booked in for it, I said to them, look, I need to have an anaesthetist check because I've got all these issues going on. And whenever I have surgery, I always have a check because I'm an asthmatic. So straight up, they always go, we'll give you a check because you're an asthmatic. And over time, like at the moment, I'm like 30 or 40 kilos overweight, and I'm an asthmatic, and I'm on painkillers for my teeth. And I've had, really bad reflux and stuff. So I'm like, I need to make sure I'm all right. I'm healthy enough to have the procedure. And when I rang them up, the girl gave me the wrong information, and she's like, oh, they'll ring you. And I'm thinking, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, I rang back today and said, look, I need to put this off at least for a few weeks. I've got to go get my teeth sorted. And I told her my problem, and she's like, look, that's understandable. When you book back in, we will give you the name of like the anaesthetist who we think is on that day, and you can ring the clinic, and then you can have a chat with them and try to go in for the pre-surgery check. And I'm like, thank you. I said, thank you for telling me that. I said, because the last girl at your clinic didn't tell me that. And I was trying to work it out in my head how I'm going to be booked in for surgery but not booked in for a pre-surgery check, and they're going to ring me at the last minute, and then they can't book me in because there's no time, which is what happened to me when I went through the hospital to get my D&C, and I had to put it off. So it's not my first rodeo. I know how this works, and I know I've got to book in for a pre-surgery appointment when I book in for the surgery, basically. Otherwise, they run out of appointments. Then you're going to put your surgery off. And I'm paying $1,500 for this. I do not want to have to be then have to pay it because they didn't give me the right information and not have the procedure. So it's all been very, just whatever, doing my head in. And I just said to my mum, I feel like a grizzly bear in hibernation at the moment. I am just over everything. I'm in a bad mood, and I can't make any plans. Can't even set a wedding date because I'm literally just having to sort all my health issues out. And I thought it was all done, and it's not. I've still got a bit to go. And yeah, it's just frustrating. Anyway, whatever, I'll get there. But one thing I'm hoping to do this year is I'm hoping to give contacts a try. So when I went over for my hearing test, which I have a little bit of hearing loss, not a big deal, if I haven't said that already, so whatever, I don't need hearing aids, so yay, that's one good thing. But Ben had to get some reading glasses, so we bought those, paid for those, he picked them out and everything, and they should be ready in a week, I think. But we were sitting there while they were doing all of his stuff, and they had a sign up about contacts, and I thought, you know what, I hate wearing glasses. I would love to wear contacts. I feel really weird when I look at myself now because I've been wearing glasses since I was 25, I think. So that's a long time. I've been wearing glasses for 15 years, but I'm going to give contacts a try because they said, I have, it's got a hair on. They said that they can actually, sorry, I had a mental blank because I had a hair in my mouth. They said that they make contacts now that are especially suited for people with dry eyes because I said I have had a lot of allergies in the past, and that's why I've never bothered. And also too, I have to say, I was a bit squirmish when I was younger at the thought of actually putting something in my eye, whereas now I'm like, whatever, that's the least of my problems. So apparently you can get contacts for dry eyes. So once I get my teeth sorted and everything and I'm feeling better, when I've got a minute, I'm going to go over to the optometrist and look at getting some contacts and give them a try. So I'm excited about that, but that won't be for a few months. But that would be cool, if I could wear contacts. I said, look out, beauty pageant. I've had to pull out again, but when I eventually get there, I'm going to have contacts and I'm going to have a perfect fake smile. So, you know, I'll be feeling very confident then, won't I, with my dentures and my fake smile. But hey, at least I won't have rotting teeth. So all in good time, hey. I'm just trying to be positive, and I'm really glad that my hair isn't oily. Like, I literally washed it the other day and it was oily the next day, and that's with like $80 shampoo and conditioner. So whatever, I'm going back to my supermarket shampoo, and this is the ones that I use. I'll put it up there. It's pretty good. It's color protect, but I think I'm still gonna go back to being a brunette because I'm sick of going through the whole process of going blonde, especially if I'm going to be having my teeth removed and getting dentures and going through all this stuff. I don't need to be worrying about trying to get to the hairdressers and paying for it and all the rest of it. So anyway, yeah, wish me luck. I'm struggling a bit today, but I know it'll all be okay. It's just my patience is really being tested, and like I said, I'm just hibernating at home, hibernating like a grizzly bear, waiting for the spring, waiting. So it's a season. We all have our seasons. We all have rough times. I've just had a lot of them back to back. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.